Hi Sagittarius, this is your September 26th through October 2nd weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Moon clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. Then we have the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Magician with the Hierophant and Justice. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or a Gemini or a Taurus or a Libra. Yeah, so many major arcana cards. Every single one of them represents a particular zodiac sign. This is a very specific reading, Sagittarius, right? So it will most likely apply to you if you're feeling sad, you're feeling kind of depressed, probably because you got out of a relationship at some point in the more of a recent past, or perhaps you're just feeling kind of sad, kind of lonely because you lost your faith in love, you lost your faith in people. So if you are being very emotional about your love right now, this reading is for you. And here comes a new person. And it could be somebody you already know who comes to cheer you up, and it could be an acquaintance or a friend, and then you're going to become more than friends. Right? Or for others of you, perhaps a friend of yours wants to take you out, socialize, and you could be meeting a new person while you guys are all, having a good time socializing. Partying, going to a club, going to a restaurant, going here and there, going to a museum, what have you. So yeah, definitely somebody is coming to either cheer you up, and that could be the person you'll be moving forward with, or if they do kind of encourage you to go out, to get out of your house, then you could be meeting this person while you guys are out, or perhaps this person wants to match you with somebody. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the Moon, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could have been dealing with a Pisces, but the thing about the Moon card, it's one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck, and in my spreads it usually amplifies what's going on, right? It could be a very positive emotion, and at the same time it could be very negative emotion, and in this case I think it's unfortunately negative emotions, because the Moon is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is somebody who is stressed out, somebody who is depressed, somebody who can't get out of bed, somebody who is watching that something Diaries moving and eating a bucket of ice cream. You get the idea. Right, so that's the way you could be feeling this week, because you broke up with somebody, or you're just, that's the way you're feeling right now because you lost faith in love. Perhaps you went on a bunch of first dates and none of them resonated with you, and you're like, oh crap. So here comes the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups could be somebody coming to cheer you up, or somebody wants to match you with another person, or somebody wants to take you out because of the way you're feeling, right? And the Six of Swords, clarifying the Page of Cups, is either a card of you going somewhere, or in general, the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This card always talks about a rough patch being over, moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters, things getting better for you. Right, the Chariot, the next card over, is the personal Cancer card. It's also a card of moving forward or going somewhere, just like the Six of Swords. So for some of you, you're literally going to an event or a party, or you're just going out, or you're moving forward with this new person, right? It's a great card. The Chariot is a very powerful card. It's a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. And look what we have in the rest of the reading. The Magician, the Hierophant, Justice, all those cards are major arcana cards. That's the potential outcome right there. The Magician could be a Gemini, the Hierophant could be a Taurus, Justice could be a Libra. But if we want to stay general, then the Magician, I think it's the new person either way. It's like this person will lift you up, will cheer you up. They will bring you back to your, fun Sagittarius self. Every single Sagittarius I've ever known, you guys are very, enthusiastic. You guys like to have a lot of fun. When it comes to working hard, you work hard, but you also play hard. Right? But yeah, the Magician is a card of manifestation, and at the same time it's a card of taking action. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So this person will do all kinds of things to restore your happiness, restore your faith and love. The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, so you're going to be connecting with this new person on so many levels. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is also a commitment or marriage card. Some people call it the 11-11 card, so perhaps, timing, divine timing is at play here after all. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding or a celebration. That's where you could be going to an event or celebration of some sort. But, essentially, the Four of Wands is also a commitment and marriage card. Justice right next to the deck could be a Libra you're dealing with. Or Justice is karma. You're finally getting what you deserve. You're finally getting the right person who will be there for you, who will love you, support you, care for you, lift you up if you're going through a rough patch, all that kind of good stuff. So, Sagittarius, I'm not going to do an extended for you because these are some great, amazing cards, especially in the potential outcome and the card on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so get out of the house. Alright, really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, the Fool, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. There's either a lot of messages going on about some kind of a new beginning, or you got children. We got 3 pages, right? Those could be messages or children. There's also a kid riding a horse in the Sun card, right? And the Fool right next to the deck, perhaps it's, I don't know, perhaps you're babysitting for your kids and somebody else's kids, and they're all running around misbehaving, just acting crazy. Kids will be kids. Or you could all be going to like a theme park. It could be your kids, somebody else's kids. It could be a bunch of families getting together, getting in the cars, and going somewhere. Right? So there's either a new beginning with the Fool card and a lot of messages going back and forth. Perhaps you guys are organizing it, making sure everybody's on the same page. You know how that goes. Or there's kids. There's kids. There is no other way for me to interpret this. The Sun, by the way, is the happiest card in the deck, right? So some of you, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you may hear some good news, right? You may hear some good news. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we still have a lot of planets in retrograde, including our beloved Mercury. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We have the Hermit, clarified by the 8 of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords, clarified by the 4 of Cups. And we have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or not a Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. Whatever their zodiac sign is, the answer is going to be no. I think you're dealing with this Knight of Wands. It could be a fellow fire sign, but the Knight of Wands often comes through as a player. Somebody who is hot and cold in another real life, a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. So if you can think of someone like that, that person is coming back. And for some of you, they may even tell you they are no longer a player. They are no longer a social butterfly. They're no longer, fool around with other people. But the answer is still going to be no, right? What I can tell you for sure is that this person spent a lot of time thinking about what happened, thinking about their behavior, how they treated you, how they behaved towards you, right? Because we got the Hermit clarified by the 8 of Swords. The Hermit could be a Virgo, but the Hermit could be somebody who is going within, doing soul searching, doing a lot of thinking, contemplation, And the 8 of Swords, clarifying the Hermit, they've spent some time doing that, thinking and doing all those contemplation, right? Reflecting. So here they come with the Knight of Wands, and the rest of the spread, this is you rejecting them. As a matter of fact, you're going to get a little pissed with them. The 5 of Swords, the next card that came out, this is you slamming the door into this person's face. The answer is no, and you will be, yeah, you'll be pissed, pretty much. You'll be thinking or even saying, you actually had the audacity to show your face after what you did to me? You know, the Four of Cups, clarifying the Five of Swords, this is a card of a rejection. And the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable. And I think that's them, because you're sending them back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, the business, and your finances. Sagittarius, this week we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Swords clarified by Judgment, and we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You will be, I don't know if it's going to be intentional or unintentional, but you're going to be, meeting with this Queen of Pentacles, right? And it's somebody you already know. Right, so the Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but since this is a work, business, and finances spread, this person could be somebody who works for a financial institution. They could be a business person or an entrepreneur themselves. They could be somebody who is wealthy. They could be an investor, what have you. The Three of Cups right next to the Queen of Pentacles is a card of either a reunion or it could be an event, right? If you're going to a work or business related conference, you could be meeting them there. If you're going to a business meeting, you could be meeting them there, right? Or perhaps they want to meet with you. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Knight of Swords, it could be a card of travel, or this is, something that perhaps they have like a hot offer, a hot deal for you, something you'll have to act upon quickly. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all four knights, right? Or, like I said, it's a travel card. Temperance on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, Sagittarius. So yeah, expect some kind of an interaction or meeting with this Queen of Pentacles. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Sagittarius, this week. We got the Ten of Wands, we got the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's the same story as the work, business, and finances spread, right? This is a different deck, but the story is the same. We got a couple of repeat cards, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this person may help you out, all right? And perhaps you need to, if you run your own business, you need to get a business loan, and perhaps this person works for a financial institution, works for a bank. They will help you get it, or they will help you sort things out. Say this person could be like a professional, somebody who works with money, right? So it could be an accountant or somebody who's like a tax attorney. Something along those lines, right? The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden, and I think that's the way you're going to be feeling, right? Something, you got a lot on your plate, or it's just that you're struggling a little bit, you need help, you need assistance, you need somebody to do something for you, right? And this person will assist you and help you out, because we got the Six of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, and the Six of Swords is a card of things getting better. It's an improvement, right? The Wheel of Fortune is, you're either going somewhere to meet with this person. The Knight of Swords, again, could be you going, or the Wheel of Fortune, since now this person is going to help you out, it will launch a new cycle for you. All right? And that's what you're not expecting. Perhaps, like I said, you're going to run into this person somewhere, or what you're not expecting is you running into some kind of an obstacle, or you're facing some kind of a difficulty, and you need somebody to help you out, and this Queen of Pentacles will provide you that assistance. That's what it kind of feels like, because I do see this person participating in something for you, and that something is gonna, get easier for you. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.